Hi, I'm Ju Kuang from Golf Digest Singapore, and here we are today with Mr. Michael Campbell. Welcome to Singapore.
Thank you very much.
What brings you to Singapore this time around?
I'm here for the Fox Sports on Augusta. We're commentating from 11th to the 14th of this week. So
fantastic.
Yeah, really, really good.
Okay. When was the last time you ever played in Singapore?
Must have been about 3-4 years ago in the Singapore Open.
The Singapore Open,
yeah, it was fun. It's hot. It's very, very hot here,
yes.
but it's a great golf course we play at. So hopefully come back next year.
Fantastic. Now, Mr. Campbell, you're known for winning the 2005 US Open. In many ways, winning a major defines a professional golfer. Perhaps you can take us down memory lane and tell us a little bit about 2005, the year where you were playing some of the best golf around.
Well, it all started probably a month before that.
Okay.
Well, actually started the year, I missed 5 cuts in a row. So it wasn't a great beginning for my 2005 season. And I decided to pull my swing apart, my coach, and we rebuilt it.
Okay.
And then I started making cuts. And for the very first time ever, the USGA had a qualifying section outside America.
Okay.
In England. And I managed to qualify just. And then obviously went to Pinehurst and did well there. But it was an incredible, amazing feeling to win my first major.
Yes. From a sectional qualifier as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And also having Tiger Woods breathing down my neck for the last 9 holes. That was fun too.
That was icing on the cake, wasn't it?
It was nice to.
What was that like? Having Tiger Woods sort of like breathing down your neck.
It was fun. It was fun.
Okay.
People look at it as a threat, but I took it as an opportunity.
Okay.
And and I managed to just beat him by a couple of shots, I think, towards the end. But it was a lot of fun.
Okay. I mean, I've watched that tournament. I watch it sometimes over again. You were in a state of tremendous calm, it seemed. Putting, and you were, you didn't seem rattled at all. But what was going through your mind through that final round?
Well, I think because I've been professional now for a long time, I've accumulated a lot of tools in my toolbox, of mental tools really, and that particular week I decided to just keep nice and calm and just enjoy the moment. As I said before, I didn't see him as a threat. I just thought, it's my time to shine.
Okay.
Just enjoy it, and I putted fantastic that last 9 holes. I think I had like 11 putts in the last 9 holes. So my mental state was calm, surprisingly. I was quite surprised it was so calm, but it was. And I think just the amount of experience over the last 15 years as a professional helped that. Helped me win my first major.
Fantastic. Well, the US Open returns to Pinehurst this year. Will you be there?
Hopefully, yes. Hopefully, but unfortunately, I've been out with an injury.
Oh, really? Okay.
For the last 3 months.
Okay.
But I'm hoping to start playing within the next couple of weeks or so.
Okay.
So yeah.
What type of injury? Anything major?
Yeah, it's an ankle injury.
Okay.
I tore a perineal tendon on my left ankle. So. It's been a long time.
You're doing something fun, I hope.
Yeah, doing commentary. Yeah, Fox Sports. So,
okay, fantastic. Your memories of Pinehurst, what type of golf course was it, and what does it take to do well there again?
Well, one thing that really suited me was it's not a long golf course, and you need to have your iron play really up to scratch. And that particular week when I played well, my iron play was fantastic. I hit like average 10 fairways out of 14. I know it's completely different now. I've seen pictures of it, videos of Pinehurst, and it's completely different to what I was, 9 years ago. And very interesting. But I'm looking forward to going back there, hopefully.
Okay. Well, on the topic of majors, the Masters, which is why we're here today, I suppose. Your memories of playing in the Masters at Augusta, how special the tournament is that?
Look, I've been fortunate enough to play 10 times with Augusta. Okay. To make the cut once, unfortunately. But my first experience was amazing. Back in 1996, I was drawn with Jack Nicklaus.
Wow.
So you imagine he's accumulated 30 years of playing Augusta, won it 6 times, and there's me as a rookie. But he was wonderful to play with. He made me feel very comfortable. He shot, I think, 2 under the first round. He was like in the top 10. I shot like 78 or something. I was so nervous, but it was an incredible experience. And then the next day, his back in those days they had the redraw situation, and then I played with Gary Player.
Wow.
So the two legends of golf through my first Augusta experience. So it was incredible. But you know, ever since then it's been fun. It's definitely a tournament that's very unique. There's that certain mystique about it. You know, it's just one of those things. It's wonderful to be a part of.
We watched it so much on television, but being there is completely different. What is it like being there compared to watching it on television? What are we missing just watching it on the TV?
Well, the first thing you miss really is, or two things that stands out for me, is the atmosphere. The atmosphere is incredible. The intensity in the locker room before the first round.
Unfortunately, we'll never get to see that.
Exactly. But any major, all majors too, there's the intensity in the locker room before you start playing. And the undulation especially, I think, and the speed of the greens of Augusta are just incredible. It's very hard to fathom or to portray to the public how fast and just undulating the greens are there. And the crowds are fantastic. The crowds are sensational. So the combination of those three things makes it so special.
We've seen many people win their first major and their game kind of changes a little bit.
I changed a lot.
Perhaps you can tell us a little bit about what happens to a professional golfer once they work so hard, wins the major, and then does the game change for them?
No, the game doesn't change, but your mindset changes, I think, as a person, physically and mentally. I said before, I wanted to change my golf swing after one. My first major was silly, really, but I thought that was the way to get to the next level, as they all say, but it was a big mistake there. So from the get-go, I changed my swing and changed coaches, changed everything, unfortunately, and I made a big mistake, and I take full responsibility for it, absolutely. The expectation from everyone around you, your fans, even yourself changes, your fellow peers, your players, fellow professionals, everything changes around you, the whole world changes around you. I've had fun along the way, I've done a lot of charity work and I've done a lot of other things too, and it's been fun, but yeah, my biggest mistake really was going back to the time when I changed my golf swing.
Well, take us a little bit further back on, you obviously come from New Zealand where rugby is probably near religion, if not it. How did you get from playing rugby, which I believe you did when you were young, to playing golf?
Well, we moved houses, and when I was like probably 6, 7 years old, and near our new house was a golf course. An actual farm. It was actually a farm. It is actually a farm. 9 holes, and basically there was sheep on the golf course, fences around the greens, and the reason why there's sheep on the golf course is to keep the grass down, because they couldn't afford mowers. So I came from very humble beginnings, and that's what really. And my father started playing golf, and he dragged me along to caddy for him at the age of 10 or 8, I think it was, and ever since then I was hooked.
All right. So tell us about Michael Campbell today. You have an active academy going. What kind of fills your day? What are some of the goals that you have right
yes,
now?
I've been out for 5 months or so I've had time to think. And yes, I've started my first golf academy in Villa Patiana, which is in southern Spain.
Southern Spain?
In southern Spain, Marbella way, and it's been pretty exciting for me because the game of golf has given me so much in my life. Wonderful memories. Titles, major tournament, world match play. So I've been very lucky, and now it's time to give back, I think. And now I'm trying to start up golf academies around the world, and because it's such a wonderful sport to share. I've got all this knowledge in my head. I want to put it on paper and share it with people. So that's been a big thing for me. And I want to get back playing again. So hopefully in a couple of weeks' time I'll be back playing. But right now I'm just doing stuff like this and doing all TV work and doing golf tours around the world. So it's just I need to keep busy. Otherwise I'll go all funny.
What does Michael Campbell do when he's not playing golf or doing anything that's related to golf?
I've got 2 active boys. They're 13 and 15, so take a lot up on my time, and it's been interesting. They're really into sport as well.
You play golf?
No, I play golf and tennis and fencing.
Fencing?
Yeah,
okay.
so it's been quite different. Learning, I'm trying to learn about fencing, but yeah, it's been a very indifferent last 5 months for Michael Campbell. Normally I'd be out there playing, competing against the best players in the world, but now because of my injury, I've been here just thinking a lot.
Well, you look tremendously fit. I think it won't be long before you're back on top of your game
Thanks,
again.
Ju. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Michael.
Thank you.
Enjoy your time here in Singapore.
I will.
All right, thank you. For Golf Digest Singapore, I'm Ju Kuang. Thank you.